the consequences of a chronic diet. Have you ever been on a diet for ages, for years? Like, have you been starting weight loss diet when you were a teenager or when you were a young adult, and you are still doing some diet? Like, almost every year you are going on diet because you need to lose some weight, you need to lose some kilos. Is it happening to you? If yes, that's not normal, because normally when you decide to go on diet, when you decide to go on weight loss diet and you want to lose weight, it's not normal to on a yearly basis going to do the same thing. So when you have a problem, let's be clear, when you have a problem, you have a solution, right? Normally, this solution is supposed to provide a solution permanently, not temporarily. Have you realized that when you go on diet, on weight loss diet, precisely, when you go on weight loss diet that lasts for maybe 2 weeks or 1 month, or when you take a specific substance that helps you to lose weight very quickly, and you are losing this weight, yes, but it's not really sustainable. You can't keep doing this like your whole life, basically. So basically, the answer that you're providing to this problem of wanting to lose weight is not really for a long term. It's for a short-term answer. So it's a short-term solution, basically. So there is consequences on repeating this on a yearly basis, or even every 2 or 3 years. There is consequences for you psychologically and also physiologically. It's not good. So on this part of the video, we are going to go through in details why chronic diet are not good for you. There are consequences and what type of consequence you can develop. So I'm letting you with this part of the video. Know that this part of the video is part of a long format video, which is about does actually weight loss diet actually works, or the truth about weight loss diet. So there is a long format that is already available, I think, on the platform. So feel free to watch also the full version format that give you at the end of the video the answer. But here we are going to focus more on the chronic diet consequences. So I'm letting you with this part. So we've talked about why diet fails. Now let's talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough coverage. So the consequences of repeatedly dieting and failing, because it's not just neutral. It's not just, oh well, it didn't work, try something else. No. Chronic dieting, the cycle of restricting, losing, regaining, restricting again, has documented health consequences and physical and psychological consequences. Okay, so let's go through the different consequences, the big one. So the consequence of weight cycling. So the pattern, gaining, losing, is not benign. Research published in Obesity Review found that weight cycling is associated with increased cardiometabolic risk, higher risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. So there's an uncomfortable irony here. So people diet to improve their health, but the cycle of repeated dieting may be worsened a certain health marker compared to simply maintaining a stable weight, even a higher one. So the consequence number 2 is related to eating disorder pattern. So this one require specific care, because it sits in the boundary between dieting and eating disorder. So, but the research is clear enough that we can't skip it. Rigid rule-based dietary restriction is a documented risk factor for disorder eating behavior, particularly binge eating. So this isn't just an extreme case, believe me. The all or nothing mentality that many diets encourage, where one biscuit break the diet and the day is written off, is a pattern that can over time develop a genuinely unhealthy relationship with food. The guilt, the rule, the binary of good and bad food, these thought patterns are worth paying attention to. So the consequence number 3 is about the nutrient deficiency. Careful about that too. Extreme diet that eliminate entire food group, and this applies to both very low calorie diet and high restrictive diet like carnivore or raw vegan, carry real risk of micronutrient deficiency. That's real. Cutting carbs completely can mean cutting fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, cutting all animal products without supplementation, risk B12, iron, or zinc deficiency. For example, cutting fat long term can interfere with the absorption of your fat-soluble vitamin A, D, E, and K. So then we have the consequence number 4. Then the consequence number 4, it's about a loss of trust in self. So, and then there's a cause that doesn't show in your blood test. Trust me, every time a diet fails, and as we've established this prior earlier, it mostly does, there's a story that gets told. And it's not that method wasn't right for my biology. It's I failed again. I just don't have what it takes. That narrative, repeated year after year, diet after diet, erode a self-trust. People stop believing that they can change. They start believing that the problem is them, and it's not necessarily the system or the method. That belief is wrong. And it matters enormously, because people who feel fundamentally incapable of change don't try anymore. And people who stop trying don't find the approach that actually do works. Understanding the real science of why diet fails isn't just an academic thing. It's about giving people back their own agency. So as you could see, as you could watch, I hope you really took some valuable information from this part of the video about the chronic diet consequences. They are really serious. You need to take this into consideration. You need to be followed by someone professionally when you want to lose weight, when you decide to lose weight, or when you decide something that is related to you and your health. You need to be followed by a healthcare professional. You can't do this by yourself just because you saw this on social media or you read this in a magazine. No, you can't do this. You have to be followed. It's very serious, because the consequences that are developed, that are basically behavioral consequences on you, and psychologically it affects you. It can affect you really seriously. So please be followed by someone, a professional when you do this. It can be a dietitian, it can be a nutritionist, it can be a workout coach. Yes, this type of professional related to nutrition or nutri-therapists, they are good for you, so you can be followed by them professionally. Okay, so in the next part of the video that will be available soon, you will be able to see the popular diets that don't work. Actually, yes, the most popular diets don't work. I guess you already have an idea now if you have been following or watch my videos. But yes, the popular diet that are most known, for example, the very low calorie diet or the fat-free diet, actually I would say that they don't work, but you will see this in the next part of the video. Yes, I see you next time.